Welcome to Coach Me, a production of You Are Made New Ministry and Hope's Garden. Here we share insights, themes, and reflections that occur often in our coaching sessions, and we sense the Lord is nudging us to share them more broadly.
So we've all experienced hurts and heartaches, and we have adopted strategies to help us to cope with the feelings that come with that, feelings of anxiety, unworthiness, and even fear. And some of the ways that we've learned to cope are pretty helpful and functional, and others maybe not so much, not very helpful, right? But even with our healthy coping strategies, like, for example, diaphragm breaths, right? Using our grounding skills, renouncing lies, repeating truths to ourselves, things that can actually be helpful, our Lord still does not want us to stop at coping. Yes, it's important that we do that, but he doesn't want us to stop there, right? Think about it. Never, ever has he said, yikes, look at everything that's happened. You're just going to have to cope. No, actually, what does he say? Behold, I am making all things new. He's making all things new, and that includes you and me. Do we believe that? Do we believe it? Well, you know that I do very much. And I want to share today a couple of really important steps that we need to take in order to cooperate with our Lord's desire to make us new, to get us beyond coping. There's an essential shift that we each need to make. And it's this shift from looking at whatever that thing was that happened just prior to reaching for a coping strategy, looking at that situation or that hurt as something that I just want to stop. And I want to recognize it as coming from a place within me needing my attention, right? Needing my attention and needing the Lord's attention. So anxiety, depressive thinking, angry outbursts, feelings of shame or unworthiness, whatever it might be. We look at these things not as something that I just need to get rid of, right? Which only perpetuates that inner division. I just want to make you go away, make it stop, but shift to seeing that as a part of me experiencing anxiety right now, feeling down, feeling a little helpless, right? And this part of me needs my attention, needs my help. And so I turn towards myself there, just like I would to a good friend, right? How would we turn towards a good friend who is experiencing something difficult and feeling anxiety about it? We wouldn't say, oh, just get over it. Like, how long are you going to mope around, right? No, we would turn towards them with compassion and kindness, with a willingness, hopefully, to be present and just simply to listen, right? And so we need to do this for ourselves too. And I want to teach a very simple process that I call the ABCs that helps us to make this shift. So A is acknowledge. First, we need to acknowledge what's going on. Okay, I'm really anxious. My stomach feels unsettled. I'm feeling overwhelmed. We just listen in to what's happening and we acknowledge it. Ooh, my shoulders are really tight and stiff right now. Trying so hard to control this. The B is breathe and befriend. So as I'm acknowledging myself there, I see that you're feeling really anxious, squeezing in our chest. Let's breathe. Let's take a breath. And I befriend myself as I do that. Just this whole process of acknowledging and breathing is friendly. It is compassionate. But one of my favorite ways to befriend myself in a difficult moment is to simply say, I'm here. I am listening. I mean, that's like the heart of what we each need when we're having a difficult moment. I am here. I am listening. And then the C is Christ. We invite Christ, right? We don't stay there by ourselves too long. We immediately say, Lord, thank you for being here with me right here in this place where I need you most right now. Lord, be with me, strange as it may sound. Be with me in my stomach that's feeling so unsettled. Just come and be with me here. So A, B, C, acknowledge, breathe, and befriend, invite Christ. And in this way, we diffuse that process of becoming dysregulated, right? We can stay grounded. And honestly, many times that might be as far as it goes. Maybe you're in the middle of something with a child, which is what was creating the dysregulation in the first place, right? Maybe we're at work. This process is helpful and I feel better now and I can go back to what I was doing before. But I want to say that at other times, it's so important that we stay there, that once we are aware of what's going on in my body, and I've invited the Lord to be there with me, stay there. Just stay there. This is the door opening into the pathway of healing, right? We let him illumine for us what's going on in here. So here with this video is a PDF card that you can download, which lays out this process of the ABCs. And on the back side of it, there are a handful of questions that we can ask the Lord as we are staying with him. Lord, how do you feel about being here with me? Lord, what do you want me to see in this anxiety? What are you showing me here? Right? And so we stay there with him, we stay there, and we let him walk us back through the layers from that coping strategy or the pattern that's playing out on the surface of our lives all the way back, maybe all the way back to those youngest parts of ourselves, which is often where we have experienced unresolved pain, unmet needs, right? This is the work of inner healing, letting him walk us back to those littlest places that are yet in need of his healing touch. And so you can learn more about our inner healing work at the following links. So grab the PDF download of the ABC process and begin practicing with it. And I pray that you will be blessed by it.